210 Box TV says that Bam is going to be the pound for pound number one, and he says he's blessed to cover him up close. I think he's got a great chance to go pound for pound number one. He ain't, to be honest with you, I really don't feel like he's too far off right now. The way he's going, 2-3 more fights, he might be there.
He's in the top 5 right now. He really is.
Oh wow! So you think you got him that high?
Oh yeah. This guy, to tell me something this guy does wrong. I like to hear it from somebody that sees something that I'm not seeing.
I haven't seen it yet. I mean, I saw Bam fight live once when the Mikey Garcia fought Vargas on the. I know,
but he's supposed to win those fights. I
know. But like when the competition stepped up, he stepped up.
That's the point right there.
Yeah,
there's no moment too big for this kid. None. He could fight in front of 100,000 people at the Rose Bowl. And that he wouldn't be inundated by the crowd at all by the moment. He's just a natural born fighter.
I think you said it best. Well, the last time you were on here and I brought up Bam, you said he's got balls down to his ankles.
He does. I mean, the jump up from 108 to he was fighting 110, but he was fighting he's in a 108-pound weight class, and to jump up at that opportunity on less than a month's notice, and go up all those weight classes and be quadras world champion, and now he said you're not going to fight Rugginside. Yes, I am. I'm fighting Rugginside.
I did say that. What the fuck? I said, stay away from him. Don't do it, champ. And he said, I'll go right to him. And he didn't even lose a round against him. So I got to tip my cap.
I'll tell you another thing about him. He wears those little dweeb wire rimmed glasses when he was out of the ring. And he looks like the little kid next door. And then he gets in there and he's a stone killer. It's great. I mean, it's just he's everything that you wish every fighter was. Let's put it that way to you.
Yeah, he's like I said in my video this morning about him. He truthfully is something that I think the boxing game has been missing, and it's refreshing. It's refreshing to see guys like Bam, even like Artur Beterbiev, these guys that don't really do a whole lot of talking. They're just down to fight whoever, wherever, and however, and they're stone cold killers. But outside the ring, they're the nicest guys you can meet.
Right. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm not relating it to Bam, but I'm going to tell you a very funny boxing story tonight. So back in 1991, I'm just getting going in boxing, and there was a amateur kid, and they brought this fighter in from Rochester, just got out of prison.
Yeah.
And the other guy was just built looked like a Holyfield, his body, his face, his head, and the other kid was a poor, pathetic suburban white kid. Well, this kid got drilled in the second round, laid out, right?
Yeah.
And at that night, the trainer says to me, his mother left with him from the amateur fights, and I went home with the trainer, and he turned to me, he says, "We're never going to see that poor kid again." He said, "He's going to quit boxing." The next day, I wasn't there, but the trainer comes up to the gym. And the trainer was like 10 minutes late to open up the gym. He got stuck in traffic and construction traffic. So the trainer looks at him and he says, "Brian, what are you doing here?" He said, Where you been?" He says, "Open up this gym. I got a lot to learn after last night." So the kid ended up doing very well in boxing. His name was Brian LaSpada. He fought Nate Miller for the world cruiserweight title, got stopped on a cut in 1996 for the world title on Fox. And he was NABF champ. He was in the top 5 in all 4 organizations. And make a long story short, he was NABF champ, NABO champ, and he retired like 29-7. But here's a guy that we thought we'd never see again. And he carved out
a nice career for himself.
Yeah. And he sparred with Riddick Bowe and Jorge Luis Gonzalez. I was getting him $1,000 a week. And this is a white kid that looked like he couldn't spell fight. But the moral of the story is you never know what you got. Yeah. And that's with Bam. With those little dweeb glasses and stuff, and you just don't know what you have. I will tell you this. When those lights are shining, Bam is shining.
shining as bright as anybody right now. But
Right.
Moises Lopez, he's not quite buying into the Bam hype. He says we need him to fight someone that's not already out the door. And then he went on also to say his team would not want him to get embarrassed against Cholatito.
This guy's not getting embarrassed by anyone. Get that out of Moises. Get that out of your head. This guy's not getting embarrassed by anyone. This guy is as real as a heart attack.
Yeah, I love Roman Gonzalez. He's probably my favorite fighter ever, or one of them. I don't even think Cholatito would beat Bam. That's how much I think of Bam.
He's too smart and nimble on his feet. He's a natural born fighter. This guy's going to be very, very, very hard to beat by anybody. Yeah. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's that Japanese guy, Nakatani. I don't care who it is. Yeah. I don't care who it is. This guy can fight. This guy can flat out fight. What's this guy saying now?
They should put Bam on Canelo's undercard to get him some exposure.
Well, I agree with that. That's a brilliant comment, but he's not going to be able to fight. Wait, is it September? He could fight. Yeah, 100% he could fight.
Yeah, just get him. I mean, you could get him like I know Bam probably won't want a soft touch because he don't strike me as that kind of guy.
No. He's the kind of guy he wants to get up for a challenge, not down for one.
Yeah,
he's like the New York Yankees. Put it that way to you.
I got you. Yeah, shout out to the Yankees. I saw that Canelo and Golovkin were there today.
Yeah. The Yankees are down 5-1. They end up winning 9-5. They're animals.
Oh, they came back.
Oh yeah, of course.
My friend was following the game. And when I saw it, they were losing.
Unreal.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah, great stadium. I was just over there in New York.
Did you see that cute story about my friend who bought a house on Twitter? Did you see that little story?